finally time to take down Santima and finish this chapter for good. Just making sure to weaken him so that Azel can finish him off. Seems I finally found a use for Finn's inability to double attack against certain enemies. I actually got very lucky here. And with that, that's pretty much the end of the chapter. But before I finish a chapter, I like to take a couple of precautions. Basically, I like to make sure that those characters who didn't get a chance to fight in the arena at the beginning get a chance now, especially Aya and Jamuka, because both of them are actually very good in the arena, and you'll be missing out on some decent experience if you don't send them back. This is where the return staff and the warp staff really come in handy. So, use Eflin's return staff to teleport people you want to fight in the arena back to the main castle, and use the warp staff to warp them to whatever castle you want to, because you can actually access the arena from any castle you've captured. So you'll see I do this here, although you'll need to be careful not to overuse these staves, because even though you can repair them at any time, because healers like Edain can't actually fight in the arena at all until they upgrade, they have a really hard time getting gold, which means, of course, you know, it's harder for them to get gold to repair their weapons. So just be careful how much you use these staves. This is where getting Edain paired with Midale as soon as possible really helps, because he can give her his gold. And I cut that out, but I'm going to show Dew fighting the arena just because I think it's hilarious. Just watch this. Yeah, Dew only does 1 damage, but the enemy can't hit him at all, so that leads to a rather amusing situation. But enough of that. It's now time to capture the final castle and finish chapter 1. Somewhat depressing ending, though. And yeah, I think this is the first time you hear the darker sounding victory theme, which is very dark in this game. Because, well, of course, I'm not going to spoil anything, but this game does have some very dramatic and quite depressing moments. And now you get some exposition about the villains of this game. So, yeah, you'll have to watch out for them from now on. Funny, I can't help but notice similarities to the ending of a certain chapter in Blazing Sword. You know, the one where Efindil attacks that minor lord early on in the game, and Eliwood arrives too late to save him. But anyway, that's all for this chapter, but Sigurd's journey is far from over.